Alright, welcome to my new Rimworld series. This is an AvP themed mod pack and scenario. We'll be playing as these 9 Marines, which is a very strong start, but this is a very much a survival themed mod pack, so we've got a lot of counterbalance to our strong start. We have ammo, that's going to be a big part of this. We also can't grow crops unless we have seeds for them first, and hygiene is a concern. We have Dub's Hygiene mod installed. Another important aspect of this scenario is we can't force recruit people. We can only add people to the colony if they join willingly, because we're the goddamn colonial Marines. In addition, this scenario is a scenario where we're marooned on a planet. I'll go through the backstory in a second. And so we're limiting our research options as well. Basically, we can only research and craft and create items that it seems somewhat plausible that a group of Marines who are marooned without contact to anybody else could create. So we cannot build new guns. So the starting Colonial Marines equipment we have is going to be extremely vital for our long-term survival. So yeah, we need to deal with all of those different limiting factors. This is very much an attrition-based playthrough because we have limited characters, limited equipment, and so any losses we're gonna really feel. With the limited resources, the limited research is the better word for that. We only really have access to one victory condition, which is escaping the planet. About the planet. This planet is very hostile. We've got, the insectoid mod, and we've got some additional mechanoids from a mod as well, plus aliens and predators. So we're going to be facing down a lot of different threats. The humans on this world, it's a lost colony world. I'll go through the scenario backstory in a second. Have regressed to, at best, a medieval level of technology, so we just have tribes and medieval factions. They mostly hate us. Let's take a look at the factions here for a second. Yeah. We are neutral with one kingdom and one tribe, and then the rest of the factions are hostile to us. We're never going to make friends with the predators as a game rule, basically, because it doesn't make sense. But the other factions kind of exist for us to make friends with more than they exist as a threat, basically. The idea being that since we can't recruit prisoners, we will potentially take prisoners just to rehabilitate and release them to make friends. It makes taking prisoners still have a purpose in the mod pack. This is the map we've spawned with. It was selected at random. Our colonists are pseudo-randomly generated as well. So some of our skills, we have some gaps even with 9 colonists in terms of what we have for good skills. I've queued up our first base. Just moving into these ruins. If you're interested in any of the mods, I do have a overview video uploaded as well, kind of in episode 0, which will get into some of the mods, like why these ruins look different and stuff like that. Yeah, so here's our dropship. In the lore of the scenario, this dropship is not safe. It's going to fly off in a second, never to be seen again, because they're, as far as I know, isn't actually dropships in the mod proper. It's just a scenario loading thing. But our headcanon is that we're marooned and we have no ships. So I'll go through the storyline real quick. So there's a colony ship called the USCSS Asteria that was lost or assumed lost in space. And in reality, it colonized this world, which they have named Sheol. But their colony was cut off, out of communication with the rest of human space, and they regressed very quickly to a medieval state because of how hostile this planet is. But a stray signal was picked up from this system, and the USS Otago was dispatched with a full complement of Marines to investigate. However, when we arrived in system, our synthetic went haywire for some unknown reason and sabotaged the ship, resulting in the loss of the ship and the loss of the rest of the Marines. So the standard Colonial Marine unit structure, whatever, is basically that you have following off like the Colonial Marines, what is it, the technical, shit, I forget the name of it now, technical manual? There's some fucking lore book. You have a platoon, basically, which is what was dispatched on the Otago, and that divides into 2 sections, where the sections are made up of a sergeant and 2 squads of 4. So basically in Aliens, you had a understaffed platoon where one of the sections was missing. So you had the lieutenant, you had the pilots for the dropship, and then you had 1 section of a pwn, and then the 8 Marines under his command. So we've got kind of that same situation, but we don't have a Gorman, we don't have a Pharaoh, and we don't have a Spunkmeyer or a Bishop because he went mad. It's just these 9 from 1 surviving section of Marines. So these guys escaped on the dropship to the surface. The Otago broke up in orbit. That's why we got ship chunks all over the map. And this dropship is going to fly away. And in canon, it crashes because it's, damaged or something. So this is going to be a very, survival-intensive series. And there's a lot of mods to encourage scavenging. Like, you can see that these ruins spawn with beds and some furniture. So scavenging is going to be a really important aspect of it, too. So I think we should just get going here. Oops. Yep. So we'll let them... I've got everybody's jobs set up. Oh, we should look over our Marines quick. So yeah, these are the Marines up here. I've given them rank badges and a badge for their main primary job. Some of them have secondary or even tertiary jobs, but these are their primary ones, are the ones that I need to potentially know about the most, I guess you could say. Like Heiki here is the primary medic, but he's not the only medic in the team. So we've got Sergeant Hurd. You may recognize what the name is a reference to. They are our sergeant. They're very charismatic, which is why I made them the sergeant. Made sense. We got Undergrounder, we got Fast Hands, and we got Frail Back. So what I did for generating these Marines is I randomized the default Colonial Marines that you get for the scenario to, what's the word I'm looking for? So there's different backstories, right? And I only wanted the backstories that really strictly fit the scenario, which is Colonial Marines and then Smart Gunners. So we have 2 Smart Gunners like in Aliens. But a lot of the traits ended up being really samey for the randomly generated characters. I think it's probably connected to like what traits are allowed with backstories or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how that works. So what I did is I randomized an additional trait for every Marine, which is why this one has Frail Back. And I felt that was balanced because we're rolling the dice and giving them something useful or detrimental to them. So this is the Sergeant. They are the primary social character. This is Heiki, the primary medic. You can ignore their character names. They're just, the canonical names is just their nickname. So Corporal Heiki is one of our 2 corporals. We got Undergrounder, Steadfast, Tough, and Wise, which makes him good at intellectual and good at learning. And we don't make too much use of that. I mean, that's a really good trait, regardless, though, with like mental break threshold reduced. I see a lot of Tough, Steadfast, and Undergrounder, which is the concern I had with things being repeated a bunch. Then we have Private Gulick, and they are actually our primary constructor. They're low skill but double passion, so they'll get up there pretty quick. And they're also one of our Smart Gunners. Fast Walker, again, Steadfast and Tough. Just the traits that seem to be very commonly applied to Marines. Silich is our other constructor. They do not have any passion in it, but we are in need of constructors. They have very neurotic. So they get bonus to global work speed, which is why I wanted them on construction. Again, Underground or Tough, Steadfast, like the other ones. Munson, he randomly rolled Fortune Finder, which gives him foraged food bonus, mining, animal gather, plant harvest yield, trade price improvement. So I've stuck him on plants, even though he has just a 1 in plants, because the benefit for the foraged food and the plant harvest yield seems like it would be very beneficial when we're dealing with seeds as a stipulation on growing crops. So he's got to get trained up to be useful. Also, this is one of the 2 squads here, these first 4. These are our primary... This is our combat squad, effectively. These are our highest shooting characters. Since we have ammunition, we're going to limit it basically to those 4 characters dealing with combat situations for the time being until we have ammunition dealt with, because we don't want to waste ammunition on the characters who are not as combat capable. And for canonical reasons, basically, I've stuck a smart gunner in each squad despite our smart gunners being our best shooters. We'd be better off having both smart gunners in the field. I'll probably pull the other smart gunner into the field for like hairy combat situations, but yeah. So Corporal Davey, he's our primary researcher, which makes use of, he's also wise, so he gets a good benefit there for research speed. This won't be a very research intensive series because of the limitations we put on ourselves. And since we'll have to go nomadic, I think my battle plan is to stay on the first map for a while, get our research finished for the entire series. We need to get some caravan animals. We do have Giddy-up as well, so that'll be interesting. I've never used it. It was never even in my testing for this scenario. It was one of the last mods I added because I thought about it and realized it made a lot of sense. So hopefully I can figure that out on the fly in the series and not embarrass myself. But then we got Private Fry. He is our miner because he's the highest skilled. Actually, he might be the only person with a passion in mining in the entire team, and he doesn't have much for other skills. He's pretty weak as a character. Good traits though, like a lot of them have. Private Gilroy is our cook. Private Gilroy has abrasive and nervous, so that is gonna be rough. Decent traits though. They're not our best cook, but they're our best cook that doesn't have a more important job to do. And they're not that far behind our other cooks. So I've made them the official main and only cook. And then we have Private Horvath. Poor shooting. Another one that rolled poorly on traits. Pessimist and abrasive as well. So we're going to have to keep an eye on these two. They're gonna break a lot. We've made them plants because they have double passion in it. It won't really matter for a while yet, but yeah, that's the overview of our squad of Marines here. 4 males, 5 females, just at random. Ancient Danger. Yeah, I figured that's probably what that was. Interestingly, there's a door here, but I suspect it doesn't go anywhere. Actually, it looks like this overwrote the Ancient Danger, so we actually might be able to enter this door into it proper. I might take a look at the Ancient Danger pretty early on in the series, I think. It's only going to get worse as we go on. It's also a good opportunity to recruit some extra hands. Probably the best opportunity we'll have to recruit extra hands for the colony because we just get spacers who have no inherent faction. You can rescue them and they have a high tendency to join. We'll have to get our guys equipped. I'll probably do that after they rest. Hopefully we can get this built up though. I've queued up quite a bit of wood to be harvested as well, which should help these guys plant skill, I believe, right? Yeah. Although I'll probably want to cancel that at some point just so they can haul. 190 wood. Yeah, let's... Oh. Yeah, I really did queue up way too much wood. Because I do need them to haul. Okay, let's just go... Let's see. Harvest and its plant cut is trees. So let's just put them... Actually, let's put them on a 2. And let's uphaul to 1 temporarily. That'll work. Because I want to get the constructors working on this ASAP. Yeah. Private Gilroy's already on a food binge. 8 without table, underground or outdoors, unsightly environment. That's it. Wow. It's because they have the lowered mental break threshold. That sucks. Oh, also this is a barracks, going to be intentionally a barracks-based playthrough, just for theming. Oh, why are you? Oh yeah, filthy. That makes sense. Oh yeah, we need to get hygiene set up. I couldn't do that initially. Yeah, mental break threshold from very neurotic kicking in there. So we have, let's get this sandstone. All right, we also should get these tables installed. Yeah, I guess we'll just drop them here. And this chest table. Set that up there. We can get this power cell installed as well. Put that there. I guess for the time being, let's stick the art in this barracks. I'm going to wait till I get the beds queued up to install those. What else do we need to do? Is there another table? There it is. Oops. Damn it. Major break risk for you. Bad hygiene moderate. We've got our sandstone from deconstructing that crypt. Let's get the hygiene taken care of. Can't remember what they're actually called now in the proper thing. Okay, so there is fertile soil there, fertile soil here, and there's a gas geyser here, which I think is within our technological restrictions, in my opinion. So we're going to use this gas. So I'm thinking we'll put the well over on this patch of water, probably. I don't know how much it matters the extent of the water in the mod. We'll put it here somewhat close to the door to the barracks. We'll need a water tub. Let's get a latrine as well. Nice granite latrine. Put that there. How are we doing on other blocks then? We're going to run out of marble. We have 43 granite. Let's do that. Let's do a wooden door here for the latrine. What am I looking for? I'm looking for lights. That's what I'm looking for. So let's set up some wall lights. Let's get one in the bathroom, one in the barracks, and then one in this area. Alright, what are you doing? Going for a walk. Oh, yeah, I do have you scheduled. Why don't you do that? Oops. Do that. 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 That and that. You are... I need you to finish building. Let's see. I think we're out of our marble blocks. I want to get this building finished. So, let's just do it with wood for the time being. Fill these gaps in with wood. It'll be quick. That way at least they're indoors. We'll leave that corner off for now. And who is our best constructor? It is you. So get this done ASAP. No, do this now. Why do they go all the way around? I guess because the... yeah, let's just get a... How do I want to do this? Yeah, a doorway in here. Trying to think of how I want the actual layout. Oh, I want you to do the latrine as well tonight. Somebody needs to haul this fucking wood out of the way. Hopefully Catharsis kicks in and they're stable for a little while. I don't like her running in and out of the barracks, which is really annoying. It doesn't matter. Sleep's disturbed anyway, so I might as well finish this. Already working on the door. Please haul those blocks out of there for privacy. Alright, and then you can go to sleep now, even though I think the sun is coming up. Let's take a look at one of these guys' moods. Awful, filthy, hungry, slept in the cold, slept on the ground. Yep. It's about what you'd expect. We'll let him get some wreck and stuff in, though. Alright, so we need... more hygiene stuff. We need a tub. No, sandstones for the well. 36 granite remains. We can do that. Granite water tub. I guess we'll just put that. Let's put that over here by the latrine. Let's get somebody else on it. Let's do you, Silich. Okay, yeah, you can build a wall light, but then, yeah, get the well done. Yeah, we really need to get this water in. We do have more marble now. I'm not sure where that came from. There must have been something waiting to be deconstructed still. It's fine. We got a fucking coyote in here eating our meals. We can't do anything about it because we haven't equipped people yet. I guess it's too late now. Let's get them with some charge ammo. Actually, let's not have the sergeant with charge ammo. Alright, we need power conduits. We need to get our people equipped today as well. And we need to start getting some beds made. Oh, where did they find water? I didn't think there was any water on the map. Shallow water all the way down there. Oh man, did somebody make that run? That kind of sucks. Well, at least there's water so they can wash. That's good. That'll help with moods. We got a lot of people on the border of break-in, so that's pretty bad. And there's our well. Okay, so that's taken care of. We We got tables, we got wreck. Let's get a horseshoe pin as well for a little bit of initial variety. Do we have enough limestone? We do have enough limestone. We'll put that right there. Seems fine. Actually, let's go one notch higher. Next, we need to get the stockpile closed in so animals stop eating our food. Are we already almost out of meals? I guess because they were pigging out. That's pretty rough. That's pretty bad. Alright, we got some marble. 30. So that's 6 wall segments. Then we have 38 sandstone. 2, 3, 4. This will be 5. Don't need the corner immediately, so we'll wait, fill in the corners later. Get all this closed off. We need to start harvesting food as well. So let's go. Okay, my plan was to have the cooler be over here. We can install the kitchen temporarily in here. Just to get some meals going. I do want to get somebody to pick up this equipment actually before it deteriorates. Let's see, and the backup squad. You can take this. You can take this. Alright. Okay. Yeah, at least that won't deteriorate. I assume what's in the crates won't deteriorate either. Yeah, so this hasn't deteriorated too badly yet. Everything's still pretty good. We'll figure out the knives later as well. We got people cleaning, which is surprising. Trying to think if there's anything else I should do before I pause here. We could queue up our beds. What do we got? We got a bunch of wood. Let's queue up a bunch of wood beds. Let's see. If we do this... Alright, we'll do that, but we won't do this corner. So we'll do 4 across the top first. Like that. They're upside down. I hate it. I don't know why I flipped them around like that. And then, actually, let's move them slightly. So we'll put a dresser in between. So we'll do like that. We can get this art moved in. I'm thinking put these at the base of the beds. Actually, let's just stack it over here for the time being. We'll leave this one alone for the time being. We have some other vases. Make the place look a little bit better. Let's make sure we harvest some more wood. Oh, we have wood harvested. That's right. We dropped it down in priority over under hauling, which makes a lot of sense. So we'll get the stove built. So let's queue up some harvesting. That's too far away. Yeah, harvest that. Berries, harvest that. That's plenty of harvesting. So we're going to micromanage meals a bit in the early game, I think. What do we got for seeds? Acacia, Saguaro, Drago. Alright. Cook. Gathering berries. That's fine. Need material. Let's add cook simple meal underneath then. You're not holding food, are you? No. Alright, why don't you cook a meal real quick? At least we'll have one, 2, 3 meals cooked. But then he'll get cooking meals right away next time, so that'll work. We got some proper beds. Normal, poor. That sucks. Let's go for... we'll just get the ones over here out of the way for now. We'll reorganize the beds later. Davy. And, let's do... you. Alright, wood check. Not too much, but we'll be harvesting some. Steel, 75. Yeah, I guess we'll keep making them out of wood. There's a decent amount of trees nearby. So there will be, let's see, dresser there. So I think we'll put a dresser down here. So let's just start in the, let's start here like this, and then a dresser, and then bed, and then spot, and then bed. Yeah, bed, dresser. Yep, I like that. Let's move this down here, I guess. Like that. Yeah, meals are going quick. Well, day 2 is going much better than day 1, at least. We aren't having a lot of mental break issues. Now that we've got a bare minimum for hygiene. I think in my, I think in my test runs with hygiene, we always had some sort of water source close by for them to clean up in. So I wonder if it's actually better to prioritize the well as the first thing you build with hygiene. That might be true. Are you not queued to be installed? You're not. Let's go you there. We need our cook doing some shit, but he's sleeping. Well, we need to harvest stuff anyway. Alright, we need to get people equipped, particularly our smart gunners. We do have people going idle now as well. I know you're a normal Marine. Who's our other? You. Alright, why don't you go open that next? Did somebody steal your armor? No, you got it. Armor, harness, head sight, smart gun. Great. Let's get the other smart gunner equipped. Which one is the smart gunner equipment? Here. Oh, we should get somebody who actually can use the rifle with the rifle. Alright, wow, you need to get some ammo. I'll give you 25 initially. We need to get you with some ammo. 25. You don't have a gun yet. Why don't we just get you the ammo anyway? $25 and Munson. Did I? Oh, I had you open it, but I didn't have you equip anything yet. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna have you pick up some charge ammo. I didn't have you already pick up ammo, did I? No. Yeah, pick up some charge ammo. Alright. Okay. We have 2 people idle, 3 people idle, which is really down to plants. We have 3 people on it. Yeah, we'll harvest a little more further from base. All right, next. So what else do we need to do? We need to get more beds built. We're working on that. We need... It would be nice to get some more stone blocks. So I think we should take apart another structure. There was a structure up here somewhere, I thought. Oh, what are these? Peaches. We got peaches. Too far away from base to be worth it, I think. Oh, petunia. I don't know if this is... Yeah, that's harvestable food. We should cut some more wood. Let's get the food situation squared away first. So if we want to deconstruct some more structures, let's go with... I mean, oh, this dropship actually stayed? Oh, it is a usable thing. I swear it flew away my test saves. I wonder if I broke it by saving the game when it was still on the map. I bet you that's what it is. We're not going to use this. Canonically, this is a derelict ship. That's what it's going to be. I'm almost certain that flew away in the past. Alright, let's just start taking shit apart over here. Just do like that, I think. Those beds are all made out of stone, so they're pretty shit. And that'll give everybody something to do. It'd be better off to let food stock up to the point that Gilroy can cook meals faster, but we are eating food as soon as we get it, so it's not really much of an option right now. We should make a proper dedicated kitchen room, really, but I think we'll just stick with this for now until we get a proper kitchen situation set up. Alright, some more beds for herd and silage. Take those apart. Bed here. Well, there'll be a bed there, so let's get those 2 built. Excuse me. Deconstructing. Need wood. Yeah, that makes sense. We have an unowned sleeping spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that makes sense, right? Because it's 10. I'm queuing up 10 beds for 9 people. Yeah. So this can be for Munson. Then we can deconstruct that sleeping spot. Okay, I could do steel beds. Let's just get beds done. Let's get 2 more beds today. Steel. Before she wanders away. Need steel as well. We could just take one of these shitty beds. Temporarily. It's better than nothing. You are heading that way. Why don't you uninstall this? Okay, you're hauling it back already. Excellent. Yeah, so I think my priority is going to be basically getting the barracks in order. Alright. We got Gullick and Hakey. Hakey. Alright, everybody has a bed, although many of them are mediocre. Let's get some floors in here. We have enough marble for 3 spots. Just randomly do that. Let's do sandstone under the beds because that's the default floor and I can't tell how much of it is already filled in. Alright. What else do we got? Slate. We got more slate coming in. Granite would be more useful to save, especially because we're not on a map that normally has granite. It can be hard to tell sometimes which spots don't actually have tile. I guess we'll do like that. What's the food situation like? Looks to me like we should harvest further away. Okay, we've got a bunch queued to harvest still. Deconstructing. Why are you deconstructing when you could be harvesting? Is it because plant cut was lowered? Is it because you were doing that before? Where are you guys deconstructing? We need to square away the food situation. A visitor. And he's a trader. We should get a trade spot down. Somewhere over here, I guess. We don't have enough for a wood door. Sergeant Hurd, please trade with our friend Orange. Don't care about these. We'll sell them off. Primitive ammo, acacia, these birch seeds, damn it. Vegetable broth. Eating 1 per day helps shaking of some diseases. Interesting. We can buy his pemmican. I'm gonna sell off a lot of these components right now. Yeah, I'm gonna sell off 13 components. Get the pemmican in, please. Good timing, we just sold off a bunch of pincushion plant. Okay. Well, it looks like plant harvesting is happening decently now. We've got a fair bit in there. We might want to push for some seeds, but I don't think quite yet. We do need heat. Let's get a heater in here next. Ooh, construction's too low. What does it require? 5. You can do it. Get the heater built. Alright, let's check their other needs. Dull barrack, -5. Unsightly environment. Slept in the cold, disturbed sleep. It's not too bad. Alright, we're getting food made. How long do these last? 4 days? Yeah. They'll get consumed by then. Alright, clearly we don't have enough marble to do anything with. Let's check that in a second. So let's change the under the bed tiles to limestone. I believe we can just overwrite. No, we can't. It's kind of fiddly. Okay, under here, under here. All right. Oh, we can actually see the dirt tiles and everything around them is built. That's not bad. Yeah. All right, there we go. And that'll finish off the floor in here. Sad wander, slept in the cold, sure. Oh, what the? You can open the help for miscellaneous colonist groups. I don't even, this must be something in the MISC core stuff. I am not familiar with what that's talking about. Let's get the rest of this gear opened up. That way at least they're equipped. So we've got, let's check the loadout for everybody here. You have a pulse rifle, you have a pulse rifle, you have a smart gun. You need a pulse rifle. And you need a pulse rifle. And you need some gear as well. Yeah. You... That leaves us with... We should have 2 SMG users. And then 1 person with a shotgun. Yeah, so you get this SMG. All right, there's some wood. So what I want to do is I want to put a door in. Actually, let's put it, yeah, let's, we'll put the door in up here. No, nah. We'll put the door in there. I'm going to get rid of this door here. Probably tomorrow, actually, not today. Because it's a marble door and it takes forever to open. Let's check that break risk. Let's get these corners filled in because I hate it otherwise. You're hitting on everybody. Dull barrack, minor pain, darkness and slightly slept in the cold, disturbed sleep. Yeah, that's, yep. What's your power requirement? 80 watts. That's pretty simple. Not much. I'm not sure if I want to install the sentry guns in this early game necessarily. I probably want to save them until we have kind of a sort of kill box of some sort set up. Munson, where are you? Hauling blocks back. Okay. Let's get some furniture queued up for tomorrow. Okay, so I think probably the dressers are a higher priority. I'm just gonna guess. It's actually all we have the blocks for as well. So we'll get a slate and granite dresser. Let's get this door torn off and a wall filled in. Floors. Get that removed as well. Let's just salvage whatever blocks we can. We need a spot to dump shit. Literal shit. Zone. Let's go dumping. Let's just dump it around the corner here for now. We'll just go all waste. I assume shit is ugly, so we don't want it near the bedroom. Let's check their needs. Barrack is still awful. Did we get some marble? We did, so we can just put a marble wall section in there. Alright, what is our faction name? I have this written down somewhere. Our faction is Alpha Team. And our settlement is Redoubt 1. Everybody's idle. So it means we've harvested and hauled in all the food, I assume. And how are we doing on food? We have a mere 6 meals available to us. Okay, so we need to, 1, deconstruct some more shit to get more blocks in. Let's take these pot plants. Because I think we can still grow flowers without seeds in them. So we can use that to liven up the barracks, I think, a little bit. Let's do some mining for our 1 miner. What else? We need to get a research bench soon. Let's get that queued up. Do we have a spare stool? We do not. Let's see what we got for stools. Actually, we had a bunch here. Let's just uninstall and take all 4 of those remaining stools. What else? We don't really need a freezer until we're dealing with meat. Yeah, we should look at the wildlife tab. 20% on these wildebeests. Food's not... We're not going to last forever on crops. Where are these animals? All down south. Where is the lion? The lion is north. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to dispatch this team of 4 to take out the lion. Let's harvest some peaches. We're going to need a butcher spot. We'll stick that over here. Let's give that a small radius. Let's get a dumping stockpile zone here for animal corpses. For that fresh. That'll give us some more food by taking out that lion. Other jobs. We need more wood. There's more berries growing down there. Yeah, let's just queue up a bunch of wood. We'll need it for other tables and shit. So we'll grab all the wood nearby. Let's get all the berries nearby harvested as well. Let's redo any agave we can harvest. Let's check. Let's get the research table done first, and then we'll get... We need a plant processing bench to start getting our own seeds. We can at least do that with berries. Alright, squad. It's a good spot for some ambrosia. Should keep an eye out for any dead animals that show up on the map from animals hunting. We did have that coyote or whatever, which appears to have wandered off or been killed, actually. Yeah, that coyote that was eating our meals is gone. Let's see if we can find it if it was killed off by either attacking a cow or maybe that lion ate it. Doesn't look like it's anywhere on the map. Major break risk. I want you to get this dresser done. Alright. Oh, we need to claim the walls. Yeah, that's why they're not repaired. Actually, let's just do a whole claim on all this structure like that. Alright, we've got a good stockpile of meals built up now, actually. Probably from the meat of the lion, I'm assuming. And by good, I mean a barely adequate stockpile of meals. Alright, so next projects we need to do. We need to get gas. We need to get some hygiene stuff done too. So we could do a bathroom off of the barracks out this way. Let's see what we got here for hygiene. So we'll need a water tower. Alright, well there's our research table. So let's get that done first. I think... Where's the gas stuff? Gas extraction. Yeah. There's something that adds like medieval windmills. And I thought we started with them, but that turns out to not be true. And I'm wondering where that is. Or maybe that's a quirk of the actual medieval storyteller gives you those. That could be it. Because that's what I started with, is originally the medieval storyteller, but the factions don't quite work out the way we want them to. It's not gonna be... Maybe I'm smithing? Well, if we find the medieval style windmills, we'll use those over the high-tech windmills. But I don't know where they come from. Yeah. Yep, for now we'll just do that. This episode is just about done, but research speed factor, base value 75, indoors cleanliness. Okay, temperature's all right during the day, so the heater's only really needed for the barracks at night. Let's get these potted plants installed. Oh, I guess we only have the one. I'm not sure I'm going to floor this in quite yet, because it might be more of a benefit. All right. Oh. I hear the fire, but nothing actually is on fire. It's really funny that we have like five fucking conduits at the entire base, and it still got hit. So Heiki has the slate bed, so we'll do that one. Reassign and deconstruct. We're gonna replace these one by one. Let's get some. What are they called? What are they called? End tables. What do we got for blocks? Slate, bunch of slate. Wait, how much are these? 30? Yeah, just slate's all we can do. Yeah, we're taking part of slate beds, so we'll get some more slate there too. Let's take a peek at the needs. Impressive barrack. Our first raid, which should be the solitary tribes person. Let's grab you. Maybe not. You're 1,000 miles away. Who's nearby? Munson. This is your job. Munson. I guess you're only a 9. Alright. Fall back, because apparently you're a bad shot, somehow. Let's grab 25 ammo for you. Probably should have everybody with ammo in general. $10 hours. $7 hours. Jesus Christ. This is really bad. It's just, we can't kill one man with a pulse rifle. Actually, how long until you bleeding out now? Still 7. 6, 5 dead. Alright. Well, I guess they don't both need to haul it. We'll need to do something to dispose of the bodies. She'll be, I guess, a mass grave somewhere. I'll just stick that over there. Oh, we should check if he has... No, he doesn't have any ammo on him. The ammo doesn't fall off their bodies. You have to strip the ammo, which unfortunately means you strip the gear. There is a mod that allows you to strip individual items, and I should have put that in this pack. It's too late now, though. Area revealed. 1 additional tile of space. Alright. We can get another bed. How are we doing on resources? We've got a fair amount of steel, so I want to do a steel bed for this one. Alright, and as night falls, we'll call this first episode done, and I guess a mild success, maybe. A few mental breaks on day 1, but everything went pretty good after that. Gilroy, where are you? You're just far away. Alright. Let's see. So, we need some more beds to replace at least these poor quality beds. if not even the normal ones eventually maybe. We'll replace the poor ones, we'll leave the normal ones, and we'll replace them later when we get even better construction skill. This will be a workshop area eventually that we'll expand into. Food's getting low again. We need a seed bench. We gotta get this research done. Yeah, we've got a lot of tasks to deal with. Yeah. Probably want to figure out a kill box situation of some sort. It's going to be hard to wall this base off. I was thinking over here might work as a nice natural kill box type entry point. Maybe build a fence down and around this point and then up and over this way. It's not bad. We can use the hills. It gives us a lot of room to grow into. Way more room to grow into than I suspect we'll ever need, but it's potentially good grazing ground for cattle or whatever animals we might get sometime. Speaking of, requires a 6. Oh, a sand lion. What the hell are you? Interesting. Have you killed anything? You must have just wandered into the map. Well, we'll leave this one here.